There are moments in life when words fail, when loss enters into the room and leaves everything silent. If you have ever lost someone close, you know that silence. The kind that echoes in your chest, follows you everywhere, and makes you wonder if healing is even possible. Today, I want to share with you something deeply personal, not from a book, not from a theory, but from experiences. I want to show you how automatic writing became my lifeline during grief, how it helped me reconnect, release, rebuild my inner world when I thought everything has fallen apart. This isn't just about writing to be read, this is about writing to survive, writing to feel, writing to listen to your soul, automatic writing. If this journey resonates with you, if you are grieving or longing for answers, stay with me until the end. I will share with you how you can begin your automatic writing practice with guidance and book a session with me where you can open up to me and I can help you move ahead. What is automatic writing? Automatic writing is not simply journaling. It is not also about thinking or planning. It is about opening up yourself to a sacred space, quitting your mind, letting words flow, often from your higher self, your inner wisdom, or even your loved ones in the spirit world and your spirit guides. It begins with intention. You create a calm space, set a clear emotional question, or ask for support, and then allow your hand to move. Without judgment, without editing, you write that comes no matter how odd or emotional it is. Sometimes the word feels like your own thoughts, and the other time it feels like someone else is speaking to us. In grief, this practice gave me what nothing else could give: a sense of connection, reassurance, a permission to feel everything raw. Ever felt like no one truly understands your pain? Automatic writing become your bridge, your best friend between your heart and something greater in your life. So when I started my automatic writing journey, I remember the first time I sat down with a real intent, no rules, no regulation. I just simply light a candle. I placed the pictures of my ancestors. It was my grandmother and my grandfather. And there was a whisper. Can you hear me? I'm listening. And my hand trembled as I wrote. At first, it was just random, scattered thoughts, tears smudging into my ink, and something immediately shifted. A softness came over me. The words, they flowed, not from my mind, but from somewhere deeper. What came through wasn't just dramatic, it was very, very simple, something that I needed in that moment. I'm not gone. I've just changed. You are not alone. We are still connected through love. It was my grief that gave me power, not to escape the pain, but to meet it with love. Every time I returned to the page, I felt lighter. That page gave me power every single time. Have you lost someone and longed for a sign? Automatic writing might not just replace their physical presence, but it can become the sacred way to protect and reconnect. If you want to know my whole story, how my grandmother died and how I started my journey, then you can ask me in the comment section and I'm going to make one video for that on Janta Ki Demand. When you channel, healing don't just come at once. It takes few days. You write, you feel flooded with peace. Other days you feel angry, confused, doubtful. It's a process. But automatic writing is going to hold you. It becomes your ritual, your release, your mirror. Through it, I have heard reminders like, your pain is the proof of your love. I am proud of you for what you are continuing. Even in sadness, you are growing. I cannot tell you how much power those pages, those lines have given me in life. Over time, I began asking different questions, not just about them, but about me, who I am, what do I believe, what am I meant to do with this pain, when will I get married, What kind of partner will I get? So many questions. I just remember, I just feel like I was just knocking them again and again that I want answers. The grief didn't just disappear, I just owned it. I understood it. And then, after acknowledging, I released it. You can also do it. Number one, create a sacred space. Light a candle, diya, write, take a pen, paper, and ask, what do I need to hear today? Is there a message from you? Take their name. Ask them questions. What will help me move through this grief? And the answers are going to surprise you. Believe in it. One word, one line, one symbol, one memory, everything matters. Let your hand move without editing. Don't worry, feel like that you own it. Thank them in the end. Thank your guides. Thank each and every light energy present for you in the moment. Keep a notebook just for this. Over time, it becomes your healing companion. This practice taught me that love never ends. It only changes form in the form of energy. That connection is still possible even across dimensions that our loved ones often speak. We just have to create the space to listen. It also taught me that grief isn't just meant to be fixed. Meant to be felt, honored, acknowledged, and then eventually you transform in your release. Automatic writing helped me reclaim my voice. It reminded me of who I am beyond my grief. I rediscovered myself, my purpose, and if you are grieving, I want you to know there is still beauty in your story. There is still a connection waiting. And healing is not about forgetting, it is about remembering differently. If today's story touched you, and if you want me to make a separate video about my journey, how I started, and how my grandmother used to channel into my body, write in the comment section and I'm going to make that video for all of you. I offer beautiful Akashic Record sessions, automatic writing, and mediumship courses. You're going to find links into the description box. If you have any question, put down in the comment section. I many times come into the comment sections to see the messages and revert to each one of them. At least I try to do that. Like this video. If this brought you peace, clarity, share in the comments. Who are you missing today? And don't forget to subscribe for more soul-led content on healing, spiritual connection, and emotional rebirth. Thank you for allowing to share something so sacred. The next healing story can be yours.